characters.
Yeah.
Ooh, is that like a hot demon bitch?
So she's a tiefling. It's called a tiefling.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it's just
Tiefling.
Fling.
Tiefling.
Fling?
No.
Okay. Where's the board?
It's over there. He had to use it for fucking D&D.
Oh
Yeah,
my god!
this is
Get
also-
another board.
This is also the D&D room too.
No, this is bullshit. That's not what this room is.
Do we need another whiteboard then?
Yeah.
Are we not plugged in? How's the board working?
Oh no.
I use magic.
Yeah.
Do I have batteries in here?
You must. Because the outlet's over there.
I don't remember if I put batteries in here or not.
We're about to find out if it dies halfway through. Whoops. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, the surge protectors is right over there.
You know,
You
we,
need to get another one of those.
we might need that. That's okay. I'll go with it.
Yeah, he's taking everything from the podcast area and shoving it over there. Maybe that's why the sound's different.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's very odd. Maybe it's because Toucans isn't here.
Put his microphones on.
That's strange. That's a lot.
Yeah, you used to never be able to hear that.
All right.
How's the board on?
Yeah, I don't know that I put batteries in there. So I don't know how that was working.
I said magic.
Draining it from the computer.
Oh, you know what? That would make sense.
Oh, yeah.
That would make sense. Which is not good. Wow. Because I don't have my
Charger
for the computer. That's interesting, though. That it can take... That's kind of cool, actually. If it can take power from the computer. Oh, wait. I need this. These are really good.
Yeah, they're super good.
I mean, they're a little expensive.
Well,
How much?
but for the protein, though, that's awesome.
That's a lot.
It is.
And,
It's like $2.50 a bag.
yeah.
But for what you're getting, I mean,
4.5 grams of fat. 4 grams of carbs. But it's less than a gram of sugar in those carbs. And then 20 grams of fucking protein. That's pretty good. And they are tasty. So, I'm enjoying that. It's gonna be me and you, Redbeard.
Yeah, it's definitely what it's...
So, okay, we'll go ahead and get started here, and let me see what I got here. It's another episode of the Grossly Off Topic Podcast. I am your host, Papa Smurf.
Toucans ain't here.
That's why I wanted it.
And I am Redbeard.
I am Florida Man.
and I'm 31.
So, I'm gonna be honest. I'm super fucking tired. I don't know why. Maybe because we just got done with a long week.
Yeah, it was definitely a not great one.
It wasn't terrible. Would it rain one day?
Yeah, it didn't rain.
Just yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it rain?
It rained a little bit.
Yeah, I think it rained on... I don't know. Maybe not.
It rained Saturday.
It did rain Saturday.
Yeah.
It's very windy.
Very windy.
We're under tornado warnings right now.
Yeah, that's what.
And it's sunny as fuck outside.
I know. I know. Now it is.
Yeah.
I was contemplating riding in, but I'm like,
That wind.
the wind and who knows when it's going to start raining again.
That's why I told Florida man. It's like, what's the difference between why are you afraid? He's like, well, because there's going to be 30-mile-per-hour gusts. I'm like, you deal with 100-mile-per-hour wind anyway when you ride. What's the difference?
Yeah, but not from the side.
Right. It's different.
Because you'll be riding straight and then you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Is that compared to riding gay?
Yes.
Yeah.
You just like ride like how like a woman used to ride on horseback, kind of like both
Yes.
legs to the one side.
Precisely.
Okay.
Precisely. So,
Did you hear his plan?
No.
This 10-year plan.
What he's
What's my plan?
May 10th.
We almost got the brown route on board. We need to talk to the yellow route.
So it didn't
tomorrow.
start out this way. May 10th is the food drive, right? NALC food drive.
We talked about this already.
Yeah.
So it is my long weekend. It's Red's long weekend. That's already Sonic Temple. So I took off the Thursday. I naturally have off Friday, Saturday. I'm taking off a couple days the following week. Right. It just so happened to land on the food drive. So I'm like, fuck yes. I don't have to deal with it. And then I told this to Papa Smurf that, sorry, you're going to have to deal with the food drive on the weekend you're on my route. He just goes,
no, I'm not. I said, is it open? Because he was looking in the book. I was like, is that open?
I have, before they all started putting in for 30 days off, I was the only person that took any kind of day that entire week.
Yeah, no, I looked in the book
that was the Thursday. I was the only person that took any day off that entire week.
Yeah. Well, I was looking to take that weekend to go to Vegas, but...
Vegas?
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to go now.
Why not?
Mostly because of like how much the flight tickets cost, and it's going to be impacting me trying to get out of my current living situation, because I'm trying to do that by the end of May.
Oh, you can go to Vegas, but can't buy a motorcycle.
Well, that's what I'm
but if he could go to Vegas and win big
a ton of
and
money,
buy
you're right.
Or he can go to Vegas and just win a motorcycle or buy a motorcycle anyway, and then drive it back.
Well,
that's a long ass.
That is a long drive.
That is a long ride.
He'll be fine.
But my cousin,
I'm not doing it.
My cousin lives down there, so I had a place to stay. So it was just paying for like a flight for the weekend, but it's still almost like $400-500. I can make it cheaper if I left on Thursday and came back on Monday, but then I have to use a ton of AL I don't want to use.
Yeah, you have to use 3 days.
No, I have
4
to use
days.
4, but
4
I can't
days.
get that Monday because it's already full.
Oh, the Monday's full?
Yeah, so it just didn't line up. Yay for me.
Sorry.
Oh, did you take
it's
the last
not your
spot?
fault. Like,
Well, no, that was the week that him and I took, like when during the bidding.
yeah.
Oh.
After that weekend,
Our birthday week.
the books are full. Like after that weekend,
Oh,
there is
I'm
nothing.
sure. I'm sure.
There's nothing. It's gone.
But the following week, there's a holiday. Oh, wait, no, that's my long weekend.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's Memorial Day, and my dad, brother, and I are going to Cincinnati. That Sunday
Why?
for a concert. No,
What?
Oh, yeah,
concert?
that was...
Stained
yeah.
and
Stain. Breaking Benjamins.
Breaking Benjamin.
Breaking Benjamins. I like Breaking Benjamin.
Yeah, I like Breaking Benjamin, but not Stained.
Yeah. And everything I can remember down, is put the past in all it's me.
Copyright.
No, it's a cover.
Oh.
It's a cover. You can cover anything. It's a cover, dude.
Oh, I do have to explain what a 99 is. Apparently on our last episode, we talked about 99s a lot.
I don't remember that at all.
I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
I'm getting this from someone who does not work at the post office.
Oh.
Well, thank you for listening.
And is like, what the fuck's a 99? So a 99 is every once in a while you might see like your mailman being followed by someone.
Call the cops.
You should immediately call the cops.
For the meme alone.
Yeah. Chances are, in not all cases, that's why you never know, call the cops. Chances are it's their supervisor and they're following them to do like...
It's a supervisor.
Yeah, a supervisor. And they're following them to do an evaluation on them, basically. Well,
A
make
route
sure
check.
they're make sure you're working safe and your route is up to date and whatever else. Also, what 31 has been asking for a long time because
they want to be petty ass bitches. So I'm going to be a petty ass bitch back.
Because they always want to say that he can't finish his route in the proper amount of time.
I'm right in front of the mic.
The post office.
We'll pull it up to your fucking mouth.
'Tis a petty place.
Not the fucking the whole arm. The whole fucking arm, bro.
This part.
My mouth is in front of it.
You think your mouth is in front of it.
Oh, you can make that noise now.
Fuck you.
No, it was my mic muted because I'm eating the chips and I don't want to crunch it over.
Oh, we didn't. I don't think we mentioned that.
What?
Why?
I know. I was just about to go into
Yeah.
this. So we had a long, drawn out conversation.
Very drawn out. A solid 3-hour conversation.
You know how these things
It was
go.
horrible. It was traumatizing.
It ended up being very terrible.
Fuck you.
I don't know how this actually happened, but we were talking to 31 and another guy
Another guy.
from the east, and
Yeah. He's from the east. Oh, yes. Hello. R.I.P. Toucans.
and
He
I
also...
can hear you spinning that.
oh really?
Yeah.
He also cannot grow facial hair that well. Like he said, like one side's not bad, but the other side gets super patchy because he's had a lot of something happen. He claims it's dog bites, but you know he's a little bitch when it comes to dogs. So, and he's gonna
He called the cops on the dog.
He's gonna. That's
We'll get to that.
there. We'll get to
that.
And just because I know you're listening, you are a little bitch. You are a little bitch.
And he's gonna know exactly.
Exactly. When you hear
Anyways,
this in 3 months.
Yeah, they get to this. We get to this conversation about
What it would be like if him and I were actually able to grow like proper facial hair,
like beards, because the rest of us have
yeah.
nice beards.
Yeah, maybe nothing as crazy as Papa Smurf from Florida Man, but or at least something that's more attuned to what you have, just where it's fully covered, it's decent length, don't have to worry about it too much and all that.
Also, mine's not crazy. I got it
Crazy
trimmed.
lengthwise.
I know. I got it trimmed. I don't know. I'm really debating on whether to keep growing it and say screw it, even though I have to wear a helmet. I mean, I don't have to wear a helmet, but I'm going to wear a helmet.
Yeah.
Because it gets a little crazy when you take your helmet off. But
Irregardless.
I did
irregardless
I did a video of it, like
of your beard.
me on my bike, but the camera's facing me, and my fucking beard was like. It was funny as fuck.
How did you do this? Did you mount your GoPro?
No, just my phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Your phone was on the mount.
Yeah, on my mount.
So it was like looking up your nose, but you had your helmet on.
Yeah, I was like. It was more in the face because I was tucked.
In the face.
In the face.
I was doing the speed limit.
Lies.
Slander.
Lies.
Not lies.
There's no video evidence. Well, there might be on your actual GoPro.
Yeah.
I haven't worn my GoPro this year.
Oh, I did.
I didn't.
Just because I don't know why. Anyways, anywho. So we started talking about how they what it would be like if they could grow beards. Mm-hmm. And both of them were like, "Oh no, never gonna happen. Whatever."
This just looks fucking horrible.
But it doesn't.
I don't like it at all. It feels fucking gross.
But we'll get to why it looks like that. So we start talking, and
me and the guy from the East kind of like just we're like, well, if I do it, you do it, you do it, I do it, kind of thing. Yeah. And it's like, well, no. And a thing of solidarity. Well, let's just say Papa Smurf, Florida Man, and Cheese Man.
Cheese Man.
Okay.
You know what we're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. And Cheese Man should all shave theirs, not just trim, shave it, and then grow at the same time we do. So it's all,
yeah.
so we can see how long it takes them to grow it back, or at least something.
Compared to them,
Yeah.
especially.
Which isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
And then
That immediately turns, it started off, yeah, you should guys do it, yeah, we'll do it.
Well-
Until, no, you guys should not do this. No,
Yeah.
why would you ever want to do this?
that's not what happened. What happened was,
It's so traumatizing.
yeah, well, these guys were like, all right, yeah, we'll do it, whatever. I was like, oh, sweet. And then they were like, not so much you, more the other guy. But he was like, nah. And I was like, what happens if we shaved our beards and did it at the same time? And then both of them were on board. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
All right, yeah. We'll see how quickly it takes you to grow yours back.
It won't take long, but that's not the point. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then these two were like, yeah, we'll fucking do it, but you have to do this. And then so the three of us who have beards that were on the conversation, we're like, we could set a date and say like, all right, you have to, shave it on this day or whatever.
Yeah.
But then I got to thinking, I'm like, you know what? That won't work.
Because what if he doesn't shave and I shave?
Because if we're at home and we're like, I can't do it.
That's why you have to all go to the same place.
And that's what I said. We were like, oh, well, I'll go to 31s and we'll all have like a fucking shave party. It'd be like fucking weird, but whatever, And then I'm thinking in my head, and then it's like
the fucking tan line.
Well, the tan line alone, but it's like I don't think I could do it.
No, I wouldn't do it.
I don't think I could do it. And then pretty much we fell off pretty quickly.
Like, why can't you guys do it? It's like you don't understand.
It's your face.
I know.
Once you had a beard for long enough, it is your face, and if you remove it, that's not you anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I would know because 2 years ago I did shave mine.
You were like, who are you?
Someone didn't even recognize me.
Are you serious?
I forget. We can't say names, but I can't even think of how to describe this.
Okay.
Someone at the office.
Someone at the office was like, "Oh my god, Redbeard! I didn't even realize that was you." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
Those you mean just red at that point?
What?
Those you mean just red?
Yeah. Red. There's no beard.
There's no beard, so it'd just be red.
Red. Well, I wouldn't be anything because I don't have any hair.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
And my eyebrows are brown. So.
Yeah.
So am I.
No, I mean, I don't care. I'm just saying, like, without the facial hair or my head hair.
Who are you?
Yeah, like none of it makes sense, right?
It doesn't make sense.
So eventually, at some point during the conversation, and I don't know what changed his mind, he's like, you know what? Fuck it.
That's exactly what changed my mind. Just fuck it. Who
He
cares?
said, I'm going to go until Sonic Temple, right?
Yeah.
Right before Sonic Temple?
So my last day would be like the Wednesday before. So I was like, I'll have it grown. I'll grow it out till then and see what it looks like.
Mostly because we told him, like, when he was off work, he grew out his goatee, whether it was just because he was too fucking lazy to shave or couldn't hobble to the fucking bathroom.
No, I was too lazy to actually shave.
I don't, yeah.
You said,
okay.
Fuck it.
Yeah, just let it grow. And then,
So he let it grow and sent us a picture. It was like, oh, dude, that looks good.
Then after like a month or 5 weeks, like a proper like goatee had like formed. So I like shaved the rest of it and kept the goatee for like a month or so. And then I had to go to PT for the first time. I'm like, I'm not showing up with a fucking goatee at PT.
Yeah.
At least I didn't have the big crunch on it, right?
Like fucking Toucans did when he came back from fucking the Amazon Sunday. He just goes, oh.
Yeah, like Jesus.
He had that gas station lunch with him.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I fucking miss gas station lunches. Get them all the time.
What was he eating?
I think
Chips.
You got bag of chips, chocolate payday.
Which is bomb, by the way.
I've never had a chocolate payday.
They're bomb.
They're good.
The regular ones are fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
now just imagine that covered in chocolate.
It does look like a turd.
It does.
Well, so did Baby Ruth, and I love Baby Ruth.
It does look like a turd.
Yeah.
I can imagine that.
With nuts. It looks like a lumpy turd.
But it's just covered in chocolate, right? The insides are still the same.
Yeah.
It's still salty and shit, too?
Yes.
Yeah.
The insides are still the same.
Screw you guys.
Low-key, you could throw that in a toilet and someone would think it was a fucking turd.
Goddamn Caddyshack.
Yeah.
I should buy one of those and throw it in the urinal at work.
The broken one, too. The one that's always running.
I think they're both broken at this conjunction.
Or they're both open.
They are, but neither of them flush. There's just fucking piss.
The one just
runs. The one flushes. No, it's not running anymore.
Oh, no.
Oh.
It just fills with pee.
Well.
Did you take Tuesday off?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay.
I thought about it just to be spiteful, but
Because that
We were supposed to go to the bike store with the cheese man.
were you being serious?
I think he was. I don't know.
he seemed pretty into it.
I got him to start looking at bikes. Dude. I know you did.
Yeah, I'm
just
trying to
kept
hustle.
spamming him.
I'm trying to hustle to finish my route. All I hear is, yeah, this bike's pretty cool. This bike's pretty cool. I have fucking 2 swings left, and at like 3 o'clock, I'm like, this bike's pretty cool. This bike's pretty cool. You should get this kind of bike.
No,
I like this kind of bike. They like the 750. People say if you get the 600, you need to get the 750.
Yeah, I stopped listening to them. I didn't think they were serious about that, and so no, I did not.
I stopped listening to you guys because I had to fucking put my head down and go to work. I was on 17 and 18, my 2 longest swings at like 245. I had to hustle.
Yeah, I
Formerly
didn't.
known as.
I didn't think they were
formerly known as
serious.
9 and 10. Yes.
I didn't think they were serious. 1 and 2. It's dangerous if I go to the fucking motorcycle shop.
Yeah, I know.
I might end up with a fucking new motorcycle.
How the fuck did I end up on this?
That's exactly what's going to happen,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I want it.
Get one and just give me your old bike.
Give you my old bike?
Yeah,
No,
man, throw me a.
no.
Throw me a Cardo headset with it too.
Thank you. Yes, please.
You want me to include my helmet, the
'cause
matches,
it
and
matches,
everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
have to
give
get
him
a whole
your
new helmet.
With the Cardo and everything.
Yeah.
The helmet alone's like $1,200 now because of all this
Well,
shit
that's
in
what I
it.
was telling him the other day because he's like, "Are you going to do it? Are you going to get a bike?" And I'm like, "Probably not. I got too much shit going on." And I'm like, "And it's not just the bike; it's the headset, the freaking the mount for your phone and shit, the quad lock."
Oh, but you don't. That's
No,
not a necessity.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
The quad lock, you need it.
Do you know
And then
how,
you gotta
do you know how
run
long
the
I-
wire
No,
to
because-
charge your phone too.
Yeah, well, I don't care, but I want my phone out and to be able to just like have it out.
I look
if
at
I need
memes.
it. I'm not going to be looking at memes while I'm
said
riding a
him,
This
motorcycle.
motherfucker sends me goddamn videos going 100 mile an hour
you
down
really
the fucking
should
highway.
stop doing that.
I'm
You're
like,
gonna
dude,
fucking
are you
die.
not paying attention
Yeah,
to
he's gonna
fucking
die.
riding your motorcycle?
Well,
It was for the memes,
come on,
man.
because you're going to
It
run
was-
into him too. Come on.
It was for the memes.
No. Pay
No.
attention.
Oh,
It's bad enough no one else
I
is
agree.
paying attention.
I agree. So I was looking that 750 that I was looking at. It doesn't have any of the like modern day electronic safety features.
No.
Like ABS.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everything.
Really?
It's got no rider assistance whatsoever.
What's it have?
It is a fucking piss missile.
Like my
With
bike
no
got like
safeguards.
3 different settings.
Oh, it's got different settings.
What?
But
Track?
Yep.
Street 1, Street 2.
Yep. It's exactly what it is, and it's like no fancy, anything. It is just fucking riding a goddamn motorcycle. Even the fucking tachometer and shit, it's all analog.
Does it have a speed shifter?
No.
No. Damn.
No, it is
The
it
bike
is
I'm
it
gonna
is
get
just a fucking
does.
motorcycle, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's just a fucking motorcycle. And people are I've read a lot of reviews about it and shit, and that's what people love the most about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have all that shit to take away, like take your attention away and shit like that. It's just fucking
What kind
Pure
of bike is
bike.
it?
Jigster.
Oh, yeah.
750. I was thinking about the 600, but everything I've read says, the 600 is a great bike, but in a year you're going to want the 750. So just get the 750.
Yeah, and then
God, I
after
feel like
that,
I've
you're
heard
just
this
gonna want
before.
the fucking 1000.
It's what?
I feel like I've heard this before.
You have. He hasn't.
Well, yeah, but
No,
after
I don't
you get that,
want-
you want the 1000.
I don't want a leader bike.
No.
I don't. Well, for 2 reasons. 1, I don't need a leader bike, and 2, leader bikes are fast, but they're also heavy. I mean, they're meant for highway. If
Yeah.
you're zooming down a highway, that's great, but that's not what we do.
Yeah.
No, we like to take windy roads.
Yeah, we like the twisty turnies and everything else. You start getting leader bikes, it's not necessarily made for that.
Yeah.
Do you know MotoGP motorcycles are only leader bikes?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fucking
thought
Busa is fucking 1400.
That's a strip bike.
I understand, but I thought they were bigger than that.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I mean, obviously they're stripped down for weight and everything else.
No,
And they're super tricked out.
They're like
whatever
400
they need on
500
them.
pounds.
They're fucking measuring gas, bro.
Oh, I know they are.
That's what I read.
I believe it.
Give me
Could
the
you
shot
imagine
glass.
a fucking leader bike that's 400 pounds?
I could.
That's nothing. My
Yeah,
bike
that
is
isn't
my bike
anything.
now is 400 pounds. His bike's probably what, 5?
Let's see.
I don't know what his bike is. That Gixxer's 419 pounds loaded. Fuck yeah. Let's roll.
That's why you should start deadlifting. In case you need to pick it up.
No, you just
418.
have to know how to pick your bike up.
A lot easier if you could deadlift a lot.
It's not that hard.
I don't see the purpose in actually like lifting your bike like that, but
Yeah, you're not.
I
That's
seen
what I'm
somebody
saying.
do that. He grabs it and he just... Boom.
Just because?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's cool. But no, not going to do it. Yeah, I don't know. How did we get on this? All this came from your fucking facial hair
yeah.
And lack thereof.
and lack thereof, but it's there. Doesn't it look good?
Yeah.
How long you been growing it now?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks today.
Yeah.
Look at it. He doesn't have such a baby face now.
Yeah.
No more baby face.
I'm telling you, just
I don't want to squeeze your cheeks.
get some Just for Men and dye that shit fucking brown, bro.
No, it's weird because my brother has a red beard, it's about as red as yours. But we were blonde growing up. My brother, me, and my dad don't have hair anymore. But when we did, that we were blonde.
Well, how come he can grow facial hair?
Don't know. My dad can't either.
Neither of my brothers
He gets
can
it from
grow
your mom.
very
Can your
much.
mom grow facial hair?
So neither of my like brothers can grow very much facial hair either.
Not to be offensive, but they're not full siblings though either, right?
No, they are.
Oh, they are? You have full siblings? Mm-hmm. I guess I didn't know that you had.
I have 2 full siblings, a half sibling, and 3 step siblings. Yeah, so
Jesus.
Your parents and
I thought my
step-parents
family
be
was fucked up.
fucking.
yes, indeed. Indeed.
Oh, that's a cool sound.
Sounds like Pop Rocks.
I was about to say, it almost sounds like Pop Rocks, yeah. Could have taken a turn there, but I decided not to out of respect, Redbeard. I want you to know that.
Go ahead. I don't give a fuck.
I don't understand.
Oh, I understand where he was going or
Yeah.
wanting to go.
There's a lot of places I would want to go.
Speaking of want to go places, did you guys hear about this chick that's missing from Punta Cana?
No.
She is I don't remember what college she goes to. University of Pittsburgh.
Oh shit.
And they think that she just went missing, right? And they thought maybe she drowned in the water or whatever. I don't know. Since, let's see, went missing in March 6th on spring break with a group of friends.
10 days ago.
Spring break, March 6th.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's early. I guess for college, though.
Yeah, college. Honestly, 'cause for track conference was usually the last week of February, first weekend in March sometimes. So yeah, it was usually right after that, or it was during that. So yeah, that makes sense.
So, police found, and I don't know how this happened. I guess there was somebody else vacationing down there.
Where'd they go?
Punta Cana,
What the?
Mexico.
Mexico.
Oh.
Which
Mexico.
I'm going to be honest,
I wouldn't go there.
I don't think I'd go to Mexico.
Not for vacation.
Not right now. Not as an American. Like
Nope.
I have been down to Cancun, Mexico. It was in 2000
Did you drink the water?
and no,
Fuck no.
Can't drink the water.
2005. It's 2005.
20
And
years ago.
right.
Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. And even then, it was like you don't leave the resort really, right? Like you go to the resort,
all inclusive.
You take the shuttle from the resort at the airport. You know the shuttle, the resort sends
the resort's shuttle. You take it from the airport. To the
like that's
resort,
it, right? And that was in Cancun. Like that's a huge tourist area,
trap,
right?
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, but now I don't think I would want to go into Mexico at all. Irregardless, her and her friends went.
I just remember something. So.
Went to what?
So we were playing last night.
Yeah.
And then I in conversation I said, well, irregardless. I'm like, God fucking damn it, that's not a fucking word. I
do that all the time.
They're like, what? It's like we say irregardless to make fun of someone, but we always do it even though we know it's not a word. Regardless is the proper term, but we say irregardless because it's fucking funny. Mm-hmm. So now it has become part of our vernacular. Add that to the board for another $5 word.
Ooh, vernacular.
Yeah.
Cheese man, that's basically vocabulary. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think he listens though.
He doesn't listen.
Yeah. So anyways, I guess something came out and they found out there was somebody else out there with her. This was at like midnight, like in the middle of the night or whatever. And apparently nobody else was on the beach. Well, yeah. So this guy, during his police interview, he said that they were at the beach. Both of them were there. They were in waist-deep water, talking and kissing a little, when a wave crashed into them and took them both out to sea.
God damn.
Okay. He said,
why are they out in the dark and that shit?
Because it's fucking spring break.
Yeah, dude.
have you never been in the ocean in the dark? You fucking lived in Florida.
I mean, I have, but it's scary as shit. You can't see.
I know, sharks everywhere.
Yeah.
No, I agree, though. But I have. I mean, I've been out in the ocean.
And then you fucking stepping on crabs and shit.
You stepping on your own dick?
To be very honest with you, though, I'm not going out in waist deep water at when you can't see anything.
Probably knee deep.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know when the tides are coming in or you can't see the shoreline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways, so this guy claimed, let's see, he was a Minnesota St. Cloud University student. Mm-hmm. So he was also an American. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I have seen pictures of him. He was in a singlet wrestling. So, he's not like weak, but he said he was a lifeguard at one point. Mm. So he was
not a very good one, clearly.
No. His story, he said it took a long time and he swallowed a lot of seawater, but he was able to get them both to shore.
Both?
This is where it gets really weird.
Oh, shit.
Both of them.
But she goes missing after.
And she was alive. Both of them got to shore. But he was so sick from all the seawater that he was swallowing, he started
drowning.
Well, he started to throw up. Mm-hmm. So he's throwing up. And he said when he got done throwing up, he turned back around and she was gone. He figured she had left.
Hmm.
Okay.
So he goes back to his hotel room with where his friends were. Doesn't really say much about what had happened. Went to sleep and
yeah, pretty much.
That was it. That's a pretty fucking big deal, right? Like, would you? One,
I'd be like, bro, I almost fucking died because of this girl.
Yeah. And then she just fucking disappeared. Like,
no, thank you.
And then the immediate follow-up question is, but did you smash?
Yeah, no. I honestly, it was probably they were in waist-deep water. They did get washed out, and he probably did not bring her to shore.
Well, okay, so here's my question, and I'm
why
not
make
saying
the story
I'm not
up?
saying
Because
that this
he felt
guy.
bad that he left her and didn't say anything about it.
I really don't think like this guy like killed her.
No,
or
I don't
did
think it was
anything crazy.
intentional, but
I don't think she was. I don't think she was kidnapped. I don't think anything like that. If that was the case, why even make up the story?
because he probably felt guilty. Because he probably didn't say anything
Okay,
about
but
it.
now you're making yourself look like you're
I was like,
involved
and
now.
It makes him look
Yeah.
bad if he basically just
Bro
said,
got
yeah,
a guilty conscience.
yeah, we were
Okay,
out there in
then
waist deep
just
water,
say
got
I
swept
didn't
away.
save her.
No, then he probably just get accosted for like, why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you go get anybody?
Yeah, also that.
So,
Okay, but to be fair,
To be
I
fair,
mean, it's weird in general.
it was nighttime at the ocean. Not just him say there was literally nobody on the beach.
Yeah.
So, okay, how are you going to get help?
Well, you go find some. Well, you don't need immediate help, but you could go tell somebody.
But technically, I mean, you would need immediate help if she's still in the water.
I feel like if we're there and the beach is open, or like, was the beach open, or are they not supposed to be there?
I think. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it was
'cause
part of the hotel's.
If the beach is open,
property.
there's somebody somewhere. And when there's a shoreline and an ocean like that, there's usually
There's
personnel
always people.
ready for some sort of like
there's
incident.
someone on
Someone's
duty.
on standby.
Yeah.
I know, like, down in Florida, when we went on the beach at night and stuff, there was always, like, people patrolling it.
Right. But people patrolling it at what point? I mean,
All night.
But what I'm saying is how long is a beach?
Pretty long.
Okay. So if
And there's one, and
if there's
one
several patrols,
I was gonna say,
maybe
there's one
but you're
car-
still going to have that lack of
one car for every 2 miles of beach.
sure. And
Yeah.
what happens if nobody sees them out in the water? So
Yeah.
maybe a vehicle could have just passed, right? Or someone walking. It depends on how they're patrolling. I assume they're on
Side
a
by
side by
side.
side, yeah, or a four wheeler, whatever.
I don't know. I don't understand. Even while throwing up, you would have the awareness to like see somebody get the fuck up and walk away.
Well, so that's what really starts.
Not
Like, what
not
did he- what
if
did he
he
walk-
not if he completely like turned his back to her.
Well,
No,
I think
he would have noticed something. I know the ocean's loud and the waves crashing against the beach. Like that's pretty loud.
Well,
but
apparently he was pretty exhausted, which you would be even just
Yeah.
yourself
Yeah.
swimming, rip tides and things like that. Trying to get to shore sometimes is not easy.
No,
well,
it's
how
not.
far ashore did he get? Did
Well-
she just get washed the fuck back into the ocean?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, you think he'd have, at
He
that
said-
point, after fighting that hard to get out of there, you would have went far enough up into the beach to where you knew the water wasn't going to come wash your bitch ass away again.
I don't
been
know. Not
pulled out
necessarily.
pretty far.
I've been pulled out before too,
and if
and
he
it's fucking
swallowed a
rough.
ton of water, wouldn't he have been concerned about how much water she's like? Was she breathing? What like?
He said she was alive.
Yeah, I mean, like, but how alive? Like, had a pulse? I know you don't know, but
So here's the kicker of the story. And again, I don't think this guy was responsible for her death.
no.
Or
it's just weird.
The fact that she's missing, because they're still not saying she's dead. It is Mexico, I guess. But
Maybe she's in a hospital somewhere.
sure, we'll go with that. She's a missing person right now.
Yeah.
Come to find out, this like same part of the beach, in recent times, like 8 other people have been swept out to sea and never recovered. So now you're talking again, and of course this kid might not know it
yeah.
that had happened, but I mean, sometimes this shit happens. You get crashed into a wave and she gets taken out and you are just fighting to get back to shore. Like, that is what it is. It's not your fault. But don't go, I don't know. Do you think he's making it all up?
I don't
Maybe
know.
he grabbed some seaweed thinking it was her.
I think it's a guilty conscience thing, man. I think that they were probably out there. She probably got washed away, and He just felt bad about it and wanted to say something.
Cool. I don't
know why you would. I don't know why you would make up the story if like that is what actually happened and just not say like, no, we were out there and like she got washed away and I lost her. But
are they questioning him on?
I mean, because
obviously
he could have said nothing. Like he couldn't. I mean,
well, he's already got attorneys too.
Yeah, I mean,
why is he kind of?
Well, see now. Well, I mean, because the police were questioning him, so which leads me to believe he's smart enough to know they think something.
Yeah.
So why are you making up this story? Apparently this is like the third version of a story that he's told.
oh
also.
my God.
Yeah, he's lying.
So,
He didn't save her.
but okay, so you didn't save her. Like, I'm not going to be held responsible for some other person.
No, it's an ocean. It's an accident. It's not anyone's fault.
Yeah.
I mean, an ocean can be pretty fucking violent sometimes.
Yeah, the ocean don't give a fuck about you.
It doesn't. And I have been taken by like rip currents sometimes. The only thing is a lot of people when they get taken out by like rip tides and shit, they want to get back to the beach where they started.
Yeah, and
You can't do that.
No.
You just have to get to the beach. You can't fight against
the current.
the current that is taking you further away. Just get back to the beach.
I used to go surfing
Swim
a
this
lot
way and then
like
swim back.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to swim with the sideways with the shore and then end. You got to get out of the rip current. You can walk back to wherever the fuck you need to
Yeah.
be, but get the fuck onto the beach.
Yeah.
People don't realize that, and they start to freak out, and they don't realize how tiring fighting waves is.
When I used to go surfing and stuff, just to get out to like the waves and stuff, and you have to go through where the waves break, and it pushes you, and then you have to go back, and horrible timing.
And every time it's pushing you like 10, 15, 20 feet.
I've been like 100 yards from where I
know.
started surfing.
I know.
It's like, oh fuck, now I gotta walk all the way over there.
Right, but at least you got back to the beach.
Yeah.
You know, that's what people, they think they need to get back to the beach where they started, and that's
No.
just not how that works.
No, go with the current.
So I just don't understand I don't know, man. So
You said he's had 3 different stories.
I guess it was like 3 different stories. One the next day or something, and then it's been several days now since then. What is it, the 16th right now?
10 days.
Yeah.
So 10 days, and I guess that's the other thing, right? You go through a traumatic event, your memory of those things is going to change. From right when it happened to when you calm down, and now you start remembering other things or forgetting certain things. It's like a dream, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I don't know why you would say something like that anyways. First off, you're in Mexico. You're going to get fucked,
Yeah.
right?
Literally and figuratively.
Well, right now it says he has been confined to his hotel, but has a police escort anywhere he goes. Which is weird, right?
Yeah.
So he hasn't been arrested.
I mean,
There's
no motive there for him to do that, though.
And that's why I'm so confused by this.
I mean, like, they didn't even go to the same college. He didn't know this person before, like, he'd met her. I just don't.
Crime of opportunity.
You think, though?
I mean,
Maybe.
I don't.
I mean, who goes
like,
down?
why?
"Oh, let's go to Mexico.
So
Maybe I can kill someone."
Yeah. I mean, I guess people can be like that, but still.
I mean, you'd have to have like
maybe he
psychopathic
was
tendencies,
really
though, right?
intoxicated too.
Well, and that's always possible. Obviously, they're on spring break.
Yeah.
They're college students. It's very possible. But again, so you say that. I was
Yeah.
fucking drunk as fuck.
Still able to swim back to shore.
I couldn't get to her. I don't know where she went.
I don't know where she went.
Yeah, because when you get pulled out,
it's dark. It's dark as fuck in the ocean at night. You know it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And when you get pulled out, even if somebody's right beside you, you go different ways.
Yeah. And somebody could literally be 5 feet from you.
Yeah.
And you don't necessarily know that. I'm fucking hard of hearing. I can't hear shit. I'm not going to hear someone else splashing around in the water 5 feet away from me because I'm splashing around in the water.
Yeah.
Waves are crashing. I don't know, man. Something about this just doesn't sit right. Like, it's all wrong. It's all wrong.
Yeah, it's very odd.
I dinged it just a tad.
Domine Pater Spiritus Sancto.
Thank you. So I don't know. There's all kinds of news stories. But
have they checked the local hospitals?
It's very unfortunate.
I would imagine they have.
Yeah.
I mean,
no one's heard from her?
No, I guess not. And
the police could be working with the cartel there to frame this kid when they actually fucking
typically
kidnapped
in
her.
like a touristy area, they...
You don't fucking know that, bro.
It's
It's
quite possible. I'm not going to say that it's not. And what are you saying? Like, they took the girl?
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, that could be...
And then they frame him.
How unlikely.
That's what he's saying.
But
Punta Cana?
Their country is
Mexico?
extraordinarily corrupt.
Or is that Mexico or is that Dominican
It'd be
Republic?
the Dominican.
Okay, Dominican Republic.
Oh, so we were wrong.
Who goes
Dominican
there?
Republic.
Apparently it's really nice. I always thought Punta Cana was in Mexico, but okay. So
Very, very east.
all right,
Eastern-
good. So at least they weren't going to fucking Mexico. So there's a plus.
Yay. I fucking sound like an idiot now.
Yeah, I've actually heard that place is pretty nice. And the whole story is just weird. It's not like God, who was that one chick years ago that got killed on the beach? God, you guys aren't going to be of any help. You might remember it.
Killed on the beach.
Natalie Holloway. Natalie Holloway?
That kind of sounds familiar.
She was on a beach. Ended up, the guy was never convicted of it, but Vandersloot or whatever the fuck his name was.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, so he had some like crazy fucking like stories and whatever, but he ended up, if he did it, he ended up getting away with it. But he didn't write a book that said, if I did it. Like OJ.
Stephanie Flores. Or Stephanie Flores Ramirez.
That's who this chick is?
No, the Vandersloot. Oh, no. Natalie Holloway. Yeah.
Okay. Man, look at me.
Well, no,
That was in Aruba.
He also killed Stephanie Flores Ramirez in Peru.
Allegedly or did?
Was convicted.
Okay.
Yeah. The prime suspect in the disappearance of Natalie Holloway in 2005. He also killed Ramirez in Peru.
Afterwards?
Yeah, in 2010.
Okay, so he got convicted of that afterwards, but somehow he was involved in the Natalie Holloway thing too. So, I don't know. I kind of feel bad for this kid because, like you're saying, if it's just like a guilt thing.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a guilt thing.
Damn.
But like then you put yourself in a situation where you make yourself sound suspicious, but I don't know. At the end of the day, though, there's no proof or evidence other than what he says. So I don't think that that's a case that's really going to hold up against him.
Well, that's quite possibly. I mean, again, and I don't know how their justice system works, though, either.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You'd like to say that you'd have to have probable cause and, reasonable suspicion and everything else before you'd arrest someone. But yes, that's typically the way it works here in the United States. That's not necessarily the way it works in the Dominican Republic. I don't even know what kind of government they are. It can't be terrible, I guess. I mean, they're not like a dictatorship, are they? No, they can't be.
It's a country of the Caribbean, so I don't...
Are they under British rule?
I would have...
I guess this is all like
It's
research.
a republic.
I understand that because it's the Dominican
Presidential Republic.
Republic. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So somewhat democratic processes.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why he hasn't been arrested, because you could think whatever you want, but you got to be able to prove it.
4:15 in the morning.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, that's okay. During it says March 12th interview, he told investigators that he and that chick who was last seen at 4:15 on March 6th were together when she disappeared. I don't know. It's a super, like, kind of interesting thing, isn't it? Like, what? Like, I don't know. And here's the other question. If you were the only other person out on that beach, do you say anything?
Ooh, new surveillance footage has surfaced about whatever the fuck.
I like that they're doing research. Put it up to the microphone.
Vacationing with friends, and surveillance video from the resort they were staying in the early hours of Thursday, March 6th, shows a few things. It shows her going to the beach with her friends, then arm in arm with another young American she met on the trip. The friends go back to the hotel, and then that young man heads back to the hotel, but hours later, and she's not seen or heard from ever since. Now, authorities here have operated under the assumption that because of his statement that they were taken over by a bad wave and that he felt sick and just fell asleep on the beach, that she may have accidentally drowned. But her family has come here to Punta Cana to insist that they consider all scenarios, including foul play. But at this point, there is no conclusion, no sign of her, despite the search by air, land, and sea. This remains an open investigation.
So the dude walking back looks distressed when he's by himself.
Which
Like,
you
'cause
would
they
if
show-
you were
yeah.
fighting waves.
But it looked like it was fucking daytime.
Oh, 4:15 in the
Yeah.
4:15 in the morning. Daybreak might.
I mean, who
start
knows what
happening.
time he
I don't know.
woke up then.
In that video, it looked like it was light outside, but
Here,
maybe
send
it's
me
just
that.
a lighted area. Well, lighted area.
But if it's a lighted area, then don't you think you should be able to get some help?
Yeah.
Well, and he didn't. That's what. Well, that's what I was saying like earlier. Like I don't understand like what the fucking deal is.
Right? Everybody's fucking tired. Why are we also... It's the weather.
It's the weather. Not used to it going being light out still at like 7:30.
So that is still fucking me up. Mm-hmm. Time change fucking
Because there was one
blows.
day we went to the gym, finished, got done. I showered, cooked dinner, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit for a little bit. I ate my dinner. I was like, okay, probably about time to go to bed soon. Looked at see what time it was, like 7:30. I'm like, fuck.
I know, and if the sun's just now going down, you're like, fuck me.
Yeah. Fucking 2 hours before I go to bed.
Well, I mean, you can go to bed early.
But I wasn't tired. I thought it was like, okay, I'm just start to wind down. That was like 8:30, 8:45 now. No.
So the other night, Friday, remember I had to go home to let the dog out because my daughter had something to do after school.
Right.
And it was into the night. Mm-hmm. So I got home and took my shower. And I'm like, there's nobody else here. So I walked around my house in my underwear. It was so fantastic.
It is very nice. Yeah. I think I'm the only person in this room right now that can experience that whenever I want. But
And so I was like, I even texted that to Smurfette. I was like, yeah, I'm eating dinner in my underwear. I mean, it was a warm day.
right.
It was in the 70s that day.
Still had the windows open. No,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
No AC. God no.
No.
Yeah. So it's
No
like,
way.
this is a little. You're still like you're not like wet from the shower. There's still a little damp. So you're like, this is
I was
nice.
like-
You're just walking out. This is a nice little
I was
breeze.
like, fuck this. I am not putting clothes on, right? Like, dude, it was so nice. Like, sitting down, and I know this sounds this is like the most fat ass thing you can do, I guess. Fucking sitting down in my chair, eating fucking dinner, wearing nothing but my underwear, right? Like, but goddamn, it was so nice.
Yeah.
Like I don't get many chances to do that. And
It's not for another, 4 or 5 years?
yeah. And I just sitting in my underwear, dog sitting down on the floor next to me. Like, it was great. It was fucking great. I don't know why.
Yeah.
The simple things, right?
It's fantastic.
Florida man, you don't get to do that, do you?
Nope.
Got his mom and his nephew sons.
And his nephew sons.
Is bothering him all the time.
They have beds now, right?
Yeah.
Or were they delivered by Amazon or USPS?
Me.
Oh, you went and got them
Yeah. One was delivered by Amazon.
by actual Amazon?
What?
Yeah. It
That's
was
a
weird.
fucking miracle.
Yeah.
That is
Lies.
weird.
Lies.
Yeah, lies. I don't like that.
Didn't have our sticker. Had an Amazon sticker. It's like, what the fuck? This is not how this works.
Easy's not how he's supposed to be.
Sorry. You're still looking at shit, aren't you?
No, I was looking at now I was like texting and shit, so and I suck at multitasking, so
Oh, is that what
But
it is?
in the
Yeah.
video, there are other people like around and shit.
In the surveillance video?
Yeah.
well, when they're going, there's like other people, but they're
when
talking about
he's
when he's
coming
coming back, it's just like him.
Yeah, but there's
But
two
there's people
behind
walking
him.
out, but I don't know, it's all weird.
If I don't know.
It's too much.
I don't know why he would lie about it if he didn't save her.
I don't know. But why say you turned and was puking or whatever, and then she was just gone? And who would just fucking disappear? The dude just fucking allegedly saved your fucking
I
life,
would be like, oh my God, thank you so much.
and he's over there fucking
Are you okay?
hacking up. Like, wouldn't you?
Oh my God, he just saved my life. Now I'm going to go play Cinderella and go to the balls.
Right. I don't know, something. Maybe not right that moment, but I don't know.
And he doesn't go back and tell his friends about the fucking crazy
Well-
experience.
Yeah,
That's weird. That's the weird part.
I mean, we have not crazy experience, and we fucking tell each other all about it. Like, what?
Who knows?
I don't get it.
The truth will come out.
I mean,
Maybe not.
Probably not.
fucking toucans lifting so hard he popped his Zen out at the gym.
Oh, speaking of Zen, which one of you motherfuckers put your Zen pouches in my door hinges in my Jeep? It was one of you.
What the fuck?
I got Zen pouches in like the door hinges on the one side of my fucking Jeep.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
inside?
No, like, well, my Jeep door hinges.
Were they like the individual, like
They were like
the
like
individual
like the Zen, yeah, like a pouch, and they're like tucked in my fucking goddamn door
used
hinges.
or?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't touch them.
No. I'm gonna be 100% with you.
No.
I can tell you with 100% certainty that was not me.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's gross.
Yeah. So
If I don't have, like, if I'm not outside or whatever, or have a trash can, I just put them in
the top
in
thing.
the top. Like, that's I would not do. That's disgusting.
Like there's been times like I'll have like I say I have a Mountain Dew while I'm driving.
Yeah.
I will purposely finish it quickly, and if I'm going into the store, carry it with me. So in case I need to spit my Zen out real quick, I'll just pop it in there.
Okay, I don't go that far.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
I just leave my Zen in my mouth until I'm.
No, it's already been in my mouth for like 30 minutes. I need to spit it. It won't last the entire trip. I said what I said. I said what I said. I don't take it back.
30 minutes. God damn.
He's swishing it.
Nasty motherfucker.
I can't speak for the rest of them, but I know it wasn't me.
It was not
All
me.
right. Well, I just
Wasn't
figured I'd
me.
ask. Because I saw him the other day. I was like, what the fuck
Which is
that?
also weird because I occasionally am parked next to you, but typically you're not parked
Yeah.
where we're parked.
Well, this is true. It was probably toucans.
It could be.
Text them. Ask them.
I don't really care either way. It's whatever.
No,
I
that's
thought it was fucking
disgusting.
funny.
Yeah.
I opened they were in the back door hinges, and I was like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, this is a fucking Zen pouch.
How many?
It was like one, and it was, I don't know. I'd have to show you. It's probably still in there because I didn't touch
Maybe
it.
someone spit it out and it just.
I'll show you whenever we like go back outside where it is because I didn't touch it.
That could be because we were like, at the end of the day, we were like putting our stuff in our vehicles. And I did spit my Zen out and it actually went into the grill of Four's.
Yeah, vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
maybe
I literally just looked at the front and went, oh shit. That's not good.
Oh.
Whoopsie.
They get some crazy angles when they come out.
But
I always relate them to fucking baseball pitches. Like, oh, that was a knuckleball, or that was a
They
fastball.
do.
That was a sinker.
yeah, sometimes I like to curl it up though. That way when I go, it.
Like a spitball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're lifting, and I don't remember what were we doing?
Curls.
Just regular curls?
Just regular curls.
With a bar?
Oh,
Easy bar.
curls.
Okay, with the easy bar, with the curl bar, it's with a bar, and we didn't have that much weight on it, but I think he was tired.
Yeah, because we basically finished the entire workout and then he showed up, like always.
And so we're rushing him through this, and he just lifted, and he's like, and all of a sudden it went.
It didn't like fly out. It just went, floop, and just dropped down. And I'm like half paying attention. I just happened to like look down and be like, what's that on the floor?
Fucking lost
God.
it. I was laughing. Fucking
Toucans, what you doing?
Toucans had to set the bar down because he fucking lost all concentration. Him and I we were losing it.
We were
then.
losing it.
When we realized what actually happened, we fucking lost our minds, and it was just like, what the fuck? I wish he was here.
Yeah.
To talk about it, but
It's because he doesn't put the fucking whole Zen in his mouth as soon as he gets one out. He likes to sit on his lip and try to talk with it.
yeah, but I don't think that's what he was doing.
It wasn't, but I hate that he does that.
I know you do.
It's so dumb.
Why does he do that?
I don't know, but every time now he goes up to like flick it right off, and he goes,
Yeah. Every time I notice, I'm just like,
because he literally does it every fucking
Does
morning.
he just do it to get it all like juiced up?
Yeah.
Just fucking shove it in your lip.
Right. I don't. If you're not ready to put a Zen in,
phrasing?
then don't. Not really. I said Zen.
No, him.
Oh, him.
Yeah, just shove it in your lip.
I try to be very careful with what I say because you'll always get hit with a phrasing. But if you're not ready, then don't
Don't put one in.
don't put one in.
Yeah.
But he sits there for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes. And he'll carry on the conversation like nothing's going on. Then there's the one time it did fall out. He's like, oh no. Whoa, put another one in, just puts it right back on his lips.
What
Like,
a waste.
Fuck?
What a waste. That's like his process, right?
Yeah.
Like like when we're going up to lift weights, right? We all have a process. You know, like I noticed it mostly before we squat. Like he doesn't have a process.
No.
Me and you both have a process. Totally different process.
Right.
But we have a process. We do it the same way every time, the way we approach the bar and everything. And maybe that's just his Zen process. I don't fucking know.
So dumb.
Can't just put it in my mouth like that.
That's another phrasing. Yeah.
Check mark.
I'm fucking bored.
No more using podcast stuff for your D&D project.
You gonna buy another board?
Go get your own stuff.
You gonna buy another board? You gonna buy extra chairs?
Well, the chairs.
Just get folding chairs.
I'm not.
Or
doing
you can
anything.
get folding chairs.
Fucking around with the water bottle. It's fine.
That table's a little high.
Well, guess what? We're gonna be doing D&D more than we're gonna do in the podcast. So
Wait, why are you using a TV as a board?
because
Because he
we'll have
pulls it
maps. We'll pull up maps that are created, and we can just use that to move our little pieces around.
Are your pieces like felt lined or something?
No, they're those pieces.
Don't scratch that
they're
screen.
I know. Well, you're putting that on a fucking TV screen?
It's an old TV. That's the only reason why I'm using it. That's the only purpose for it.
I didn't know it was like a board game.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, yeah. Doesn't have to be. That's just so we can help, like, just so we can like visualize what we're.
So my experiences with D&D are all I've learned from like Big Bang Theory,
Okay.
and they didn't have a board.
You don't need one.
Yeah, you don't have to have one.
I know, but I don't. That's
Yeah.
That's the only reason I'm like, wait, there's a board?
Yeah, it makes it feel more realistic.
Does it?
Yep.
You can visualize what you're doing better.
Does Monopoly feel realistic to you?
Monopoly is a terrible
When you get
game.
hit by that fucking tax.
Whoa! Hold on! What do you mean Monopoly's a terrible game?
In a sense, it's a terrible game.
It turns you into a terrible person.
Exactly.
But
That's not a terrible
What's your
game.
longest
Honestly,
Monopoly game?
it's kind of
Days.
Monopoly
Yeah.
should just be called the United States of America because that's what it fucking feels like.
no.
I think our average Monopoly game was like 4 or 5 hours. We used to play.
Right, but nobody ever plays by the actual rules though either.
No, it was a lot of homebrew.
Right.
Yeah.
Like when you land on a property and you don't have the money to buy it, do you fucking auction it off? Because that's how it's supposed to go.
No, you just
Never.
just keep moving.
Never. You just keep moving. I don't want to buy it.
We had a phone tax or electronics tax. Anytime you were caught with your phone out when you weren't like going to the bathroom, whatever, like if you're just like sitting at the table with your phone out and you were caught, you had to put $50 in the middle.
The free parking spot.
Yeah. Someone actually
That's interesting.
Someone actually went out because he pulled his phone out. He only had like $20. He pulled his phone out and then he had to put all of his $20 in and then he was out.
Well, then he's got to
gotta live-
mortgage his properties and
He didn't have any property. He didn't have anything.
How do you have nothing?
He was not a very good player. His name is because we used to write the names of who won and the date and all that and keep a tally. His name was on there once only because he made a deal with someone else
to win.
to win. Like he gave up like his properties. Like he basically sold him his properties and basically said, if I win, I'll have your name on the board. This is the only time his name was on the board.
That's so it had an asterisk on it then.
I think we just combined their names.
No, Monopoly is a great game. You know what game I hate though? Shoots and ladders.
I haven't played that in a while.
Yeah, because you land on a fucking goddamn chute and you go fucking sliding all the way down.
I think it's a dumbass game.
Yeah. It's like most games that like involve chance and just fucking lose.
Don't most games, isn't it mostly chance? Board games and stuff. I mean,
Depends.
other than like Risk
Yeah.
or, I mean, I guess Monopoly has a little bit of.
It's a little bit of chance, but it's a lot of strategy too.
Yeah.
A little bit of chance of like if you're trying to own a section, it's chance to get the right section, but then it's also skill and
strategy to buy them from other players.
buy
I do that
them
all the
and
time.
then negotiating the right ones and building them up.
What I always do is I get my blocks and I build them up.
Never
and
buy
then
hotels.
I do because when people land on it and they can't pay me, I take properties.
Never buy hotels because always buy the 4 houses because then if you can't upgrade it, because then you
Well,
eventually
so we
run
always played. You could trade in your hotel and then put the houses back up.
What do you mean?
Well, you have to have 4 houses to have a hotel.
Right.
So if you need to sell back a hotel, you get houses.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We never really got to that point.
I do.
Yeah. It was more of we always wanted to keep try to get 3 or 4 houses and then keep it there.
Yeah.
So then other people can't buy houses, so they can't make as much money.
Because there's no houses left in the fucking.
Exactly. Exactly. So someone would get have a whole thing. Someone would have a whole corner, literally a whole corner.
I see.
And then they have three houses on each property, and then they'd be set the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's how I would always win because I would say, oh, you can't pay me. All right, give me that. Give me that property.
Yeah. because like some of them got to like 2,000 rent or something like that.
I'm telling you, the way to win Monopoly isn't even necessarily with houses and whatever. It's to have the fucking utilities and the railroad tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If you can get those, especially if you can get all of them, but that's pretty rare. But
Yeah.
you get those, you're winning.
That was the guy that only had his name on his once. That was his strategy every time. He didn't try to buy any other property unless we're like, hey, you should buy this property because we already have like 6. You don't have any. You should buy this. But he's like, no, I got to save for the railroad.
No, you still have to buy other properties, but
He wouldn't.
but
Do you buy properties on the first round?
the first go around,
Yeah.
typically no.
You always said you had to wait.
You got to go around
Yeah,
once.
once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I don't know. Do you start with enough money to buy?
You start with like 2. We start with like 500. I think it's like a couple of each. I
You
think.
get 200 for pass and go. I know that.
You do.
I
It
think
always sucks when you're right there about to pass go and get some money and you hit that chance or whatever it is, and then you get sent to jail.
Yeah.
Straight to jail.
Yeah. And then you don't get your $200 and you got to make it all the way around the fucking board again.
Oh, and by the way, that whole side is all covered with houses.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course it is.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck. And then you're like, I'm just going to stay in jail.
Yeah.
Try and roll doubles. Mm-hmm. I think you can only do that.
It's 3 turns.
Is it 3?
Yeah. But if you roll...
On the third turn, if you don't roll,
Yeah. Then
you
you're
have
out.
to pay.
I think you were just out.
No, you have to pay.
I think we did it. You were just out. You could pay at any time or you could roll.
It's so weird the different rules that people have, but it's like Uno.
Yeah.
The rules for Uno are pretty specific, but I think everybody
On
plays them
+2s,
differently.
Do you stack +2s?
Hell yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, do you stack your own +2s?
No.
Okay.
You can only stack, like if if you lay down, then I lay down, and then if Florida man doesn't have one, that's +4.
Yeah.
Or if it gets all the way around, you'd have +8.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was always dangerous. Do you stack the +4 wilds?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because it's a plus. Yeah.
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 Fuck yeah.
I think I saw one thing where you can jump. You can jump in. So it's like if you laid down like a green 7 and he had a green 7, he can jump in, or like a stack. He can jump in, and then it would skip me.
So it skips your turn.
Yeah. But he can jump in.
He has to put it down before you do that.
Yes.
That could get pretty wild.
Yeah, but then if you're skipping like +2, and I'm thinking about what to do, and then right before I lay something down, if he puts down a +2, it's not a +6, it's back to +2.
But to the next player, you got skipped.
I got skipped, so I got rid of a +2, or +4, but now Redbeard has a +2.
I've never played that way. That's interesting.
Yep.
That would be tough to
Keep track of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. I like your bucket hat, bro.
Thank you.
It's got a little pouch on the side so you can
It does for
carry stuff.
Put your Zen in.
Yeah. Well, I don't use it, but I put something else in it.
Found.
Can I see how big how big your pouch is?
Yeah.
I mean, you probably could.
You ain't. No, you kidding?
Yeah, just dump the can in there.
Definitely dump the can in there, but you can probably fit one in there.
It's
Chapstick.
yeah, chapstick.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
definitely for sure.
Yep.
It's a nice hat.
It is interesting.
I wore that in Florida.
You can hang your keys off the side too.
Oh yeah, it's got a little D ring on the side. You can hang your keys off of it. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
What's the D ring for?
Just keep getting hit with the fucking keys every time you walk.
Can be for anything
Or nothing.
or nothing. You could put a keychain on it. I could put my little reckless little keychain, hang that on there.
Oh yeah,
add a
what
little-
did yours say?
It says reckless. Fuck you. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, that's my motto now.
No, it's not. You don't have a motorcycle.
But I have a lot of other things, so.
Well, get your motorcycle and then we'll talk.
You're wrong. Actually, I do have a motorcycle.
You have a dirt bike.
Which would be classified as what?
A dirt bike.
A bike.
Motorcycle.
A motorized bicycle.
Whatever. It's still a motorcycle.
No, I don't disagree. I think you need to get a motorcycle that belongs on the street.
Listen, I'd love to do it. I just don't know that it's in the cards for me at this time.
You got your temps and everything.
Well, I'm going to have to get those again.
Are you going to get them again?
Well, I don't know, because I don't know that I'm going to get a motorcycle this year.
I might have a motorcycle you could buy.
It depends on how much.
I don't know. Make me a deal.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. I would have to see. See, I don't think trading it in is really going to be.
No, you're not. You're going to get fucked.
Yeah, I don't think that's the best.
You lose all your equity the minute you drive a motorcycle right off the light. Right off the lot. A light.
That's how much
Like
they would probably offer.
You think that little?
I wouldn't be surprised.
What was it, 6?
That tends to be what they go for.
7.5.
Probably. Because they would try to resell it for like 5, 6.
Which is fucking ridiculous. Because they
Honda,
try,
though.
Yeah, but they try and give
Those
you
Hondas,
$2,000
Hondas
for
are expensive.
it. Yeah,
That's
but they give you $2,000 for
that's what I'm
it
saying.
and
Like
make
$2,000
$3,000 off of it. No. At the end of the day, if you make money, you make money. So even if you made $200, you made $200 off the bike. I'm not saying that necessarily they do that, but the amount that they want to give you on trade-in value for any kind of...
Well, especially when you could, if you take the time to just fucking sell it yourself,
Yeah.
you're going to get more than $2,000.
Yeah.
I would never sell my bike for fucking $2,000.
See, I mean,
sorry.
I could go buy a bike if the rates weren't shit for doing the like elongated loan, but
they're not bad right now.
No, but like they still want to get you, like, because if I could do a 6-year one and not,
Yeah.
but even when I did that with the other one, like the rate was still high, and I don't have bad credit, so
I don't know.
I don't either.
I got mine, and yeah, it's a 5. I think I got 5 years, but my payment's $140.
Yeah, see, that's what I would need.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not selling it to you for 7.5.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that much.
Fine, 7.4.
Yeah.
I'll drop it down.
Yeah,
$100.
I don't know.
That's the
I
friends
really
and
want that
family
new bike.
discount.
Yeah.
That new bike though that I want, it's fucking 13.1,
Yeah, I know.
and that's a lot, especially
too much
when you
money.
can get like a fucking R9 for 11.
Yeah.
I don't want an R9 though. I don't want a Yamaha.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't.
I don't either. I don't know.
I just got too much shit going on. I'd love to get a bike.
I would love to get a new bike. I just don't think it's smart right now.
No, we're about to hit a recession.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
No, I mean, you might be able to wait and get something cheaper.
Well, I don't know. Like a used one? Mm-hmm. Not of that one.
Yeah, I guess so.
You just don't
I don't
find,
know.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't find those used. People don't sell them. They
Keep them.
keep them.
Yeah.
Unless they get
That's probably why
married.
it's the...
That's,
It got kids.
if you guys find one that's for sale,
Must sell.
let me know. I'll buy a used one. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Especially if it's already got an exhaust on it and a fucking, tinted windshield or windscreen and fuck yeah. Give a fuck. Used bike don't bother me none. I don't need a new bike. I'll buy used. I don't give a shit.
Just got to make sure that they didn't drop it.
That's true. I wonder, can you Carfax motorcycles?
Show me the motorcycle facts.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I mean, here's the thing. Unless, like, it's actually damaged, you can replace fairings.
Yeah, I know.
Things like that don't really matter.
Yeah.
It's just plastic. You get a new one. It's not a big deal. I don't know. There's a motorcycle at the gym. It's my exact motorcycle.
Oh, nice.
Different color.
It's not. It's got to be custom because it's like a matte black with red accents. Oh, it's so pretty. But it's literally. But he has the same. He has the Honda sticker on it though too. But it's not. I don't know. It looks good. It looks good. What are you looking over there for?
Don't worry about it.
You making sure your TV's still there?
No.
Pre-owned inventory.
But are you looking at a dealer?
Yeah.
The one over off the highway?
Yeah.
But even then, like buying it from them is still going to be like
They got a
they're too expensive.
ZX10 over there.
They want, for a 321cc, they want $5,199 and it's used. Like, give me a fucking break.
321cc. What the fuck is that?
I don't
Was
fucking...
it a Grom?
No, it's a Yamaha YZF R3.
R3. You're
Yeah.
still going to get some zip off that, but
Yeah.
you're not going to in the long run, you're not going to want that.
What the fuck, balls? Like, that's 20... Get the fuck out of here.
That's a lot of money for
Okay. Here's a 2018 Kawasaki.
You thought it was filled? No, that's been down here for like 3 weeks.
Okay.
This is nuts because this is a 2018 Kawasaki Ninja ZX10R. So it's a big ass bike.
That's a leader bike.
Yeah, it's used.
Black. It's black.
It's used. How much do you think they want for it?
I know
$6
because
grand.
I've been there.
What year is it?
It's a 2018.
10.
Nope, 13.5
13.5.
for a used one.
How many miles are on it? Does it say?
2,858.
That's not very many miles.
Okay, now I
No,
see
but it's
why.
still fucking used and fucking almost 8 years old.
Yeah.
But it does have an aftermarket exhaust on
Who
it.
gives a shit? It doesn't look like it in the
is it
picture.
a full exhaust?
It doesn't look like it's got an aftermarket exhaust on it in the picture.
Oh no, that's not the same bike. I've actually been down there. Yeah, those are
Is that a
showroom.
stock photo?
Yeah,
I mean, at that point, you might as well fucking buy a brand new fucking bike.
Yeah.
yeah, it has an aftermarket. It's full.
It's probably full.
Yeah.
I mean, those can be pretty expensive.
yeah.
I don't know. Anybody else got anything fun?
I feel like I thought.
Not really.
I feel like it was just a long fucking week. It got up to fucking 70 the other day, and I was already miserable.
It's supposed to be 40 tomorrow.
I'm off tomorrow, which actually pisses me off because it was fucking beautiful all goddamn week. And the day that I'm off, that I could fucking
Go ride.
go ride.
Go be chilly.
I'm not going out on that.
No.
Might have to bust out the pants tomorrow.
Yeah, at least in the morning.
The slacks.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. I just don't really wear them.
Yeah.
I need to get mine hemmed still. Maybe that's why I don't wear them. Maybe if they fit, I would wear them, but whatever.
I need to get this for my son.
Bro, there's all kinds of motorcycles that I want to send you for your son, but I want you to have a motorcycle first.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You need to get one.
Technically, I have a motorcycle, but like,
Well, okay, take it out on the road with us.
I just need a headlight.
Fuck it.
I could say fuck it and just get
Put like a
ticket.
high powered like flashlight on the front.
Yeah, that's good enough.
But you need brake lights.
Just put like a little button that just runs
Get
to
one
like
of these little
a red light bulb.
125.
Grom.
Well, yeah, I mean it's the Kawasaki version of it, but
Those are expensive.
yeah,
$4,000.
they're almost $4,000.
Yeah. I want one.
I want one too. It's just fun.
Just to go fuck around with.
See, that'd be like
It
dope.
would take
That's what
me
my dad-
forever to get over here.
That's what my dad wants a Vespa.
You'd have to just like leave it in my garage or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
And then
That's what my dad wants a Vespa.
Dope to go
I
on
know.
vacation.
Yeah,
it'd be great.
Just to
Haul
fuck around
those-
the city for.
Yeah.
Well, go on vacation,
Haul
haul
it
those
around.
with you, and then just drive those wherever you go on vacation around.
Yeah.
Be dope.
have a Grom for your whole fucking family.
Yeah.
Like everybody has a fucking Grom. We're going to dinner, guys.
It'd be real safe though. Just fucking everyone fucking cruising. Line them up. Line them the fuck up.
Hell yeah.
So I said my parents. Anytime they go on vacation, they just rent.
Fuck is this shit?
Let me see. What the fuck?
Can you imagine if I popped into work fucking on that shit?
I would make fun of you.
I would make
What
fun
is
of me.
that, a 50cc?
It's a 125.
It's like a scooter.
It's like the stupidest shit I've ever seen.
It's a bicycle with a motor.
It's exactly what it is. Fucking dumb.
Anyways, you were saying.
My parents like to rent golf carts anytime they go
course.
on vacation, but it's always like the 4 or 6 seaters.
Hell yeah. He's just shaking his phone.
Look at me! Now that's me!
No.
Why would I pay $5,000 for that?
Well, it's a Honda. Hondas are expensive.
We brought it up, but I'm not. It's fucking stupid.
Tell you what though,
dumb.
fucking getting those things, driving those at like 10 in the morning, go down to the local fucking ABC store, getting a fucking case of beer, a couple bottles of liquor, and just drive back.
Hell
You're
yeah.
on top of the fucking world.
Hell yeah. Well, last time he had his party, they had the golf cart out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know.
I'll have another one of those this summer.
Hell yeah. Maybe teach Smurfette how to play cornhole first.
Hey,
I mean,
listen, she listens. You can tell her to fucking learn.
I'm still a novice. That was only my first or second game. So
That was so funny. Fucking sinking them. Boom, boom,
thinking
boom.
them 2 months after getting
And he
my
kept-
ACL, PCL, meniscus repaired, I just fucking set up, planted my leg, and went, "Let's fucking go!"
And he kept telling Smurfette, he's like, I've never played before. I
I
don't
don't know how this game works.
That's the funniest thing, because even if it was her turn, I'd put my foot down, I'd get my whole body adjusted, I'd have my fucking fine Pilsner in my hand, take a sip, like dongle the bag, and just be like, "All right, your turn." She's like, "What do you mean?" It's like, "Well, it's your turn." She's like, "Well, what the fuck was all that for?" I was like, "I'm just getting ready for when it's my turn."
And then he doesn't move. His feet don't move. Nothing
My
moves.
feet stay there the entire 4 tosses, and I will not. I will just sit here, just fucking just. Blah,
4
blah.
tosses or
Yeah,
3?
4.
Is it 4?
Yeah, I'll just sit there and the whole time just go.
Yeah.
Just even out the bag in my hand.
We have to,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Then
yeah, that was pretty fun.
once I get the landing right on a board, I'm set. If I know that it slides a little bit, I know I can where I need to aim
Right.
for. Yeah, I'm set.
Nothing worse than a rough board.
Actually, I kind of like it though. I kind of.
It's better than a fucking super slippery board.
Yes. I prefer a little where it slides like a couple inches, like 6 inches. I like where it does that. But I don't like it where it just lands, just goes.
Thank you for not hitting the table.
I was like, everything just fucking crashes in.
So much phrasing also. Anyways,
That's why I think I specifically said dongle the bag.
I know. And you were making the jack off sign.
I fucking love cornhole, man.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
I know.
Yep.
No, what were those? What are those? Pop darts.
Pop darts. Yeah.
That's
fun.
That's fun.
Maybe next time we do that, we're not playing with 4 people.
No.
yeah.
You play with 2.
we just need to bring the table out.
Yeah.
Because we were dealing with walls and ceilings and
So I would go to my cousins and they had a perfect glass table for that, and we played on that. But
Or like on my deck out here.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
yeah,
yeah, sure.
But we got used to using that table, and we could move it easily, wherever we wanted to. Well, someone sat on it and fucking shattered it. Oh. And then My cousin's boyfriend was like pissed. He's like, that was our Pop-Tart table, man. He's like, I'm never going to live this down. He's like, I've had that table forever, too.
We can probably use that table if we had them over here at my house.
Oh, yeah, that would work.
Oh, this one? Yeah, that would be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no one sit on it.
Works, yeah.
Things older than I am.
I don't know who sits on a fucking glass table.
So it was at the one party they were having.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I think there might have been a blanket over top of it, so you couldn't tell it was like glass.
Okay.
And it just...
Like a tablecloth.
And it just shattered.
Okay, but who
into
sits on a
pieces.
table?
Apparently people at a party.
I guess they needed a place to sit, I guess. I don't know.
Was it a Diddy party?
No.
No.
Then he would have slipped off the table.
Yeah.
And it would have ended up your ass, so...
Oof. Glass table up your ass.
Oh, I was thinking the Pop-Tart.
Oh.
The Pop-Tart up your ass.
I don't know. Those are kind of flaccid.
Very
With
awkward
enough
shape.
with enough love Diddy oil, though.
But baby oil.
The market, the lube market should be recovering by now, right? Look.
I feel like baby oil is more for like lathering than actual like lube.
You actually given this thought?
I don't
think you're supposed to use baby oil for lube.
No, but like we're talking about the lube market, but baby oil isn't technically lube. So
No.
it's baby oil.
Right.
It's for babies.
Also correct.
And Diddy.
And Diddy.
Well, apparently at one point it was all for Diddy. So
Not the baby oil, though.
yeah, the baby oil was just all for him. He bought it all up.
I did it all for the Diddy. The what? The Diddy. What? And you can take the, you could take this Diddy and stick it in your ass. Stick it
Yeah.
Yeah, this fucking guy. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with him.
I sometimes I just wish people could see what's going on.
Yeah.
What?
While he
I've made this comment 1,000 times before, and I stick by it. You get dumber every time you ride your bike.
No. I got bored, man. I was brushing a hair up against it.
Why?
I don't know.
Did you get your hair cut yet?
No, not yet. I need to.
Shave it off. Join the club.
Yeah. Shave it off.
I say you're so obsessed with Diddy, you can make him sound like this.
Interesting.
Wow. This is
It's not what you think.
This is high quality
This is
content,
fucking
baby.
riveting.
This is why we bring in the big bucks.
riveting.
The big bucks.
This is how we get our Zyn sponsorship.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna do it. You should though. Shave your head.
No.
And
Have
beard.
you ever?
No.
You should.
I've had buzz cuts.
You've buds? You've had buds?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've
Buzz
been
cuts.
inside a couple buds?
He sure has.
Your shirt says Hunkle.
Yeah.
The regular uncle, but good.
But you're not an uncle.
But good looking? No, he's a
You are the father.
He's a gunkle.
A gay uncle.
You see the daggers he's shooting at you? 31's the one that said
Clarifying what it means.
It's just like the diplomat all over again. It's just like the diplomat. He's the one I make a comment. Fucking Viking just like reiterates the comment. Fuck you, Viking. Fuck you, man. What the fuck's wrong with you? I'm over here like, but I said it. Like, I don't mind taking the heat for this,
Right,
but
'cause you want the credit.
Something
Yeah.
you would say, and then the diplomat would go after him, and it's like the Viking didn't even speak.
Or he just like reiterated the joke as like a laughing, like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give credit where credit is due.
I know.
If you're going to get pissed at who said it. I was looking at my sound effects. I don't even remember what I have.
Start hitting with buttons. But 3 hours of butt stuff is nice. Yes.
I always look because I still have this bank that came with it. Mm-hmm. What is Dream?
And
We should have used that
we're
last
back from
episode.
commercial.
We're back from commercial. We like to thank our sponsors, Zen and Ghost.
Listen, if we had commercials, that would be cool because then we would be getting
Fucking ad revenue for it.
yeah, or free Zen. I don't care.
What the fuck was that?
Call Blue Chew.
What was that? Was him? Call who?
I said call Blue Chew.
Blue Chew. What is? Okay. Oh, we know what this is.
I made a mistake.
How do I change that? Oh, because it's on loop. One shot. I want one shot. There you go.
What are the other
Fixed
ones?
it.
Well, we know what this one is. But do you know the name of that?
No, Womp.
No.
Sad trombone.
Yes. It's kind of a strange name. And then we got this. Obviously. I mean,
Classic.
it is. I should be using that more for Toucans every time he says something dumb.
Yeah.
Or just the crickets.
Yeah.
Well, the crickets I pulled off of my computer.
Oh, okay.
I have to find a cricket sound effect that I can put over here.
Because anytime he says one of his dumb little quips, he's just like, cricket, cricket,
Yeah.
cricket, cricket.
Yeah, for sure.
And in further news,
Welcome back to the 6 o'clock news.
That's a good point. I don't know what you'd use that for. What would you use that for?
If we had like a special segment, like
you got some slap
like Florida
face.
Man's conspiracy corner.
Yeah, that he has ultimately failed at.
I haven't read any recently.
No, there's no conspiracies going on.
Oh, there's a lot.
Oh, have you guys seen the green lights in the sky?
What?
First off, green.
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
You guys haven't seen the green lights
They're
in the sky?
colorblind.
Okay, well, they'd be some color to you. I don't know what they would be. There you go. It's dope as fuck. But anyway,
No.
one of our coworkers that I rotate for was talking about how he saw all of these lights in the sky one day and was asking me if I had seen them. Mm-hmm. And they're in like a formation, and he thought they were aliens.
Is this
Star?
There, you were about to spit it out, but apparently they are Starlink satellites.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
I've seen them outside
Yeah.
his house.
Though one day
Whoa!
he had called me and he's like, "The green lights are back. Go outside your house and look." And I'm like, "Look,
I know.
I don't see anything." and then I did, and there's a shit ton of green lights. So
It's Starlink.
yeah, I know, but it's weird. There's
Yeah,
a shit ton of them.
No, there
Oh,
are.
yeah,
there
there's
are
like
a lot of Starlink.
Yeah.
I think there's more than that in there.
They go by so fast.
Oh, really?
yeah.
It's just nuts.
You just have to be looking at the sky like at the right time.
So is it like a streak?
Oh yeah.
Like because they're going by so fast, it looks
they're
like a
going
streak.
in like a
No, not
formation.
really. You can see like each one, but they move really quickly.
Yeah. So the next time you're out at night, look at the sky.
I will.
For the green lights.
The problem with where I live,
holy shit?
I have a street light. I know there's a lot more than 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
7,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
They hope to get the number up to 42.
Because they want to blanket the fucking earth and internet. But
Starlink.
fuck.
when I first saw
Oh,
them,
that's what I was gonna say. The problem with my house where I live, I have a street because I live at a 4-way stop. I have a fucking street light
I mean,
right fucking there.
I have where I live. There's light everywhere too. I could still
yeah,
see
you'll
them.
still be
You still
able-
see them?
Yeah,
And the fucking stadium lights are right there too, and they're bright as shit, and I could still see them.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. I guess I didn't think. I guess that is kind of close.
550 kilometers above Earth.
Okay.
Average distance of a Starlink satellite.
It's high.
Yeah.
Higher than that dude jumped out of the fucking hot air balloon. That was cool.
That's crazy.
That's what they look like
Let me see.
when you see them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like a streak, but you can tell that they're individuals.
The first time I saw it, I was like, what the fuck did I just see?
Well, how often do they cross over?
There's the tracker.
Pretty frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe
So like
there's an
every
app.
night, probably, you go out and see it. That's cool. How do they not knock into each other?
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the other question. If there's so many of them, how are these space shuttles getting into space without running into them?
I don't know. Apparently, all the satellites are just going to crash into each other one day, and we're not going to be able to leave the planet either. So,
Why not? Because of all the
because of all the
debris,
space garbage.
the debris,
Yeah,
the debris.
The debris.
space garbage.
Space garbage.
I mean, space is cool, but do we really need to leave the Earth
I don't want to go.
to space?
No. Too many uncontrolled variables.
If you were offered a trip to space, would you go?
I don't know.
Captain Kirk went.
I feel like I'd consider it, but I don't know.
Okay. Would you go to space on one of those trips or go in one of these deep sea submarines?
I definitely not. You're not getting me in a deep sea submarine.
So you're going to space.
If I had to pick
That's it.
one,
Yeah.
I would be going to space.
I would too.
I'd be going to space. I'm not going under fucking
So
water like
at
that.
8:49, look up.
No.
8:49. It doesn't seem
He just says,
probably not going to happen.
I'm going to be inside.
I'm
I'm going to be watching Critical Role, so no.
Yeah.
watching what?
Critical Role.
Is that some D&D crap?
It is D&D crap.
I
At
will
8:25, March 19th, look up.
Nope.
8:25 March 19th.
That's in like 3 days.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
in the future day.
Wednesday.
So
The
tomorrow it'll be
Wednesday.
kind of visible.
tomorrow.
Yeah, the 17th.
So how are you looking at this? Does it give you like you put your location in or
Yeah.
something?
It's an app.
It's an app
Yeah.
or it's
Find
a
star
website?
links.
Of fucking course it is.
It's a website.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they got
Apparently
an app.
the moon was pretty fucking crazy the other night.
Oh, yeah, it was sweet.
It was red.
Oh,
Yeah,
lunar
the red moon.
lunar eclipse.
So,
It was a lunar eclipse.
yeah. But what does that mean?
So a solar eclipse is the sun, moon, Earth, where
Correct.
the moon is directly behind it. It's the
Yeah.
other way. So it's sun,
The
Earth,
Earth.
moon is completely covered in Earth's shadow.
Okay. That makes more sense because I'm thinking like, okay, so, a solar eclipse is the moon, right? Coming in front of the sun. So I'm like, a lunar eclipse is the sun coming in front of the moon? But that doesn't make any sense because then it would just be bright.
Yeah.
But the Earth is in the way.
Yes.
I'm okay with that. I mean,
I didn't go and look.
I didn't either.
I just saw that it was fucking red.
I didn't. I heard it was big.
What she said.
Big and red.
Big and red. Big red.
Red Rocket.
Clifford.
The big red dog.
Yeah, I didn't. I was just wondering if any of you guys saw it, though.
Nope. But I know it was big.
I heard it was big.
Heard it through the grapevine.
can't. I don't know where my voice went.
Heard it through the grapevine.
And I'm just about to lose my mind.
There you go.
Hold on.
The return.
That's not a return. That's after you take a sip of your drink.
Is it?
That sounds like a fucking after-school special.
Ooh, a serious one. Where little Johnny's using drugs or something.
Got offered a
And
cigarette.
his friend doesn't know what to do about
Got
it.
offered a cigarette.
And he
Got offered a cigarette.
he took it from a stranger.
Marijuana
He took
kills.
it from the older kids.
It's got to be a stranger.
They handed it to him through the fence.
Through the fence.
Through it. With the lighter.
He paid a nickel.
That he went into the bathroom and he lit toilet paper on fire.
You know, that was one of those things, and I do love that little joke, but, you know, the whole dare, right? Dare to keep kids off drugs, right?
Yeah.
They definitely made it sound like we were going to be offered drugs. A lot.
Drug
Yeah.
abuse resistance education.
I don't think I ever got offered drugs.
For free? No.
No.
No,
money?
and they made it sound like you were going to be offered fucking drugs.
Like once a week, someone's going to come up to you and be like, hey, do y'all want some drugs?
Yeah.
Y'all want some drugs?
Just like that,
Yeah.
too. You want some drugs?
This one will make you see stuff.
Yeah.
I think that was funny because I remember doing that program and making a big bulletin board
This one will
and
make you
taping
see
and like gluing my mom's cigarettes and my dad's like chew can to the thing. And, like,
Hell yeah.
about it.
Hell yeah.
Drugs!
They were pissed, weren't they?
No, they didn't give a shit.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I guess a pack of cigarettes was like
It
$1.
was it was like the empty pack and the empty can, and I like taped
Was it a
and
soft
stuff.
pack?
No, it was a hard pack. No,
Well, it
it's
was
not
his
a soft
mom's
pack.
cigarettes, so
Yeah.
that's a hard pack.
Yeah.
If it was his dad's cigarettes, it would have been a
It
soft
was a
pack.
soft
Soft pack Marlboro Reds.
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, my parents do this. It's like, I guess they're hardcore fucking drug addicts too.
That'd have been great if you also had like a bag of Coke next to it.
Or found their bowl and be like, this is a bowl.
You're bringing drug
I smell weird things at night, and this is what I found my mom using.
And you're just trying to do your school project.
And it's her fucking dildo.
I smell weird smells and I hear.
Speaking of dildos, he had a vibrating package.
I did.
What?
Oh God, I wish. I'd be a lot more popular if I had one.
He had a vibrating parcel.
You could do that though.
Probably could.
Yeah, you just get a piercing that vibrates. Bingo, bango, bongo. You got a vibrating dick.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
I don't even think you have to get a piercing.
No, just get a cock ring.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, but this would be permanent.
That escalated quickly.
Insert.
Fucking piercing.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
No, just insert it.
Fucking.
Yeah, you could get a vibrating implant.
It's a little metal rod that vibrates.
It charges with your Apple Watch charger.
You got one of those stands that charges your AirPods, your phone, your Apple Watch.
Your nutsack.
Yeah, no. Like underneath your nutsack, there's just a little like magnet it snaps to.
And you're like, you got to be all tender with it, right? You're like, God damn it, every time.
And then it's hooked to your eyeball too, like the little charge indicator pops up. You're like, oh, okay. My vibrating dick is charging.
Just at night, you're just like oh, come on.
God fucking ow. Ow.
It's that time of the night.
Pinch the skin.
Prostate connected.
Anyways,
Cannot tourniquet tank.
it actually had nothing to do with his dick.
Unfortunately.
Or genitals in general. Well, maybe. I guess we don't really know what was in the
I did
package.
not. I took the package
Was it
out
a
of
box?
No.
No, it was.
It was
a
I'm
fucking,
pretty
like,
sure
I
it was
would've- like
Temu.
a fucking Temu bag or something.
Okay, I would have felt around that bag.
I bet you would have. And I bet you would have taken what was ever in their home.
There's the gunkle.
I would have been like, what the fuck is this?
So I pick it up out of the fucking pumpkin, and then I set it on the edge of it to go and ride the
A
swing.
pumpkin is a cart. And it's orange.
Yeah, it's an orange cart that we use to transport our parcels to our trucks.
Yeah.
Only their side though. We have hampers on our side.
And then
the pumpkins are so much better. 2 of my routes have fucking the carts or the hampers. They're fucking trash. Once you get pumpkins.
At the bake office, they are blueberries
because they're blue.
because they're blue.
They're actually
Big.
very large.
Yes. Well, they also have one of the spring-loaded bottoms too.
Oh,
Yeah,
in the blueberries, they're spring loaded. Mm-hmm. Bet
yeah. Because when I went up there the one day,
we could use those.
yeah, when I was up there the one
we
day,
ain't getting them.
No.
yeah, no, we ain't getting those. But irregardless,
Yeah. Talk about your package.
talk about my vibrating.
Tell me
package.
about your package.
So I set it on the side of the pumpkin, go write the swing number on it, and then all of a sudden I just hear.
And he looked over at me.
I'm like,
he's like, Papa Smurf, it's vibrating.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I feel I feel around the package, and I just feel the
Yeah, you
bottom.
did.
I feel the bottom of it, and it was.
Oh, get it.
Looking back on it, I'm pretty sure it was cylindrical. I'm like, Papa Smurf, it's vibrating. What do I do? Help me, Lord Jesus!
And I'm like, what? And he's like, the package.
It's vibrating. I'm like, here, and I just chuck it across because I'm pretty sure you on Florida Man's route.
I was.
I just chuck it across the cases. You're like, oh god! And then I think he threw it back, and I grabbed it and started vibrating. I'm like, oh fuck that! No.
He got turned on the most intense setting.
Probably. Whatever the fuck it was. A fucking Temu dildo.
Drop it off in their mailbox. Whole mailbox goes.
It was supposed to come charged. What the fuck? Well, unfortunately, it got turned on.
It was supposed to come fully loaded.
Why?
I had a box playing music one time, and every time I hit a
Don't
bump,
forget your gay vacation box.
Oh, yeah.
the gay cruise.
Gay cruise.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, but playing music, I mean, you're like, huh, what the fuck? It was probably some kid's toy or something.
Yeah, but every time I hit a fucking bump, it went off.
Yeah, because it hit
Did you?
a goddamn button in the box, bro.
Did you wonder what it was at first? Were you like, am I hearing things?
Yeah, because it was going off in my pumpkin. I was like, the fuck is that?
Oh, so you knew it was one of your parcels.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that would kind of freak me out if I'm driving along and I hit a bump and suddenly fucking music starts playing. I'm like, that's even worse. If that's the fucking music it is, fuck.
You have entered the twilight
Yeah, exactly.
zone. Beyond this world, strange things I know.
Right, and then all of a sudden, I fucking enter this fucking cave.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's the dream button? The dream button.
Oh, dream. Except that was not this dream at all. It was a bad dream.
Oh yeah, you were delivering mail out in your dreams, so yeah, it's automatically a
Hit
bad.
that one again, man.
Hit it again.
The world of make-believe.
Well, that does work. It's called Dream. Oh, that's what I should have played when you were talking about a vibrating package.
It's not as long as I thought it'd be.
No.
Today on Disturbing Things We Delivered.
Have you guys ever gotten those like prank parcels or whatever? It's like the fucking
The cock pump.
or like the dildo 3000 or whatever it says, and it's in this fucking tube.
Butt Slayer, $5,000.
Butt slayer.
Those are always fun. By the
Oh my
way,
God, we should send. Oh my God.
hold on. I delivered another stripper pole. What day was that?
That's fucking sick. I never delivered a
Twice
stripper
now,
pole.
I've delivered a fucking stripper pole.
When was this? I
You remember me being like, oh, this is a fucking stripper pole.
You know why? It's because instead of being a stripper at a strip club, you can just do that online now. You don't have to work at a strip club.
What the fuck?
Yeah. What do you mean, what the fuck? You can just do that online.
It's
dance
this
on a pole
wonderful site called OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, TikTok, doesn't really matter. You just gotta have
true.
clothes on. But yes,
Well, for TikTok, you gotta have clothes
yeah.
on.
But for
OnlyFans, you don't have to.
I guess I didn't think about that.
pay for your own private performance from this specific person.
So when did OnlyFans like start? Because the first stripper pole I delivered was I was a CCA.
No.
No, I think I was.
Well, no. The first time I remember you saying, "Oh my God, this is a stripper pole," was when we were regulars. It was like September or August after we converted, because I was at the big office. Because I remember I was doing overtime on one of the routes that's way the fuck out there. And I specifically remember turning down the road after delivering to a farm, and you just saying, "Oh my God, guys, I'm delivering a stripper pole."
Because I had to dismount it.
Go.
Yeah.
No, and it was to
I know.
you know which house?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say
was
the
one-
address because it doesn't matter.
It was one-
I wasn't
it
going to
was-
say the road name.
It was one of your last. Was it like,
It's the first house on Swing 17.
Wow.
Where did you deliver?
When you move the
Yeah,
mail, it is
yeah.
the first house on 17. Yes.
Have you ever seen the people that live there?
It was not worth. Yes. It was not something you want to imagine on a fucking stripper pole.
That's
Weird, and they're fucking heavy.
maybe they're using it for something else.
That's how they lose their weight.
And that's not how. Well,
I've seen a lot of videos
I would
on the
love to
gram.
be able to do the thing where you turn around, like where you spin around it and you walk in the air. Though that'd be dope.
Oh well.
It requires a lot of strength, so I would still.
No, so I don't remember where I delivered this last one. Was I on your route? I might have been on your route and you were just on the phone.
I don't remember you saying it. I think I remember you saying it, but I don't remember.
It was like last week or the week before. It was very recent. It was very recent because I was kind of excited because I was delivering another stripper pole.
What are the fucking odds?
Like, who gets that?
Yeah. Well,
Have you guys ever delivered a stripper pole?
No, how do you like? Did you? What?
It says it on the box.
Oh, okay.
Like dancing pole. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that's what all these
Comes in
fishing
discreet
poles are.
packaging.
No.
You're gonna make me sick. Stop making that sound. I don't like that.
Are you a sympathy puker?
No, but I will get to a point where I'm like, oh god, that's disgusting. Knock it off.
How many mailboxes have you delivered?
Mailboxes?
Mm-hmm.
Like 4.
I have delivered quite a few mailboxes.
Yeah. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
I like getting pictures with them.
how many?
I never thought about that.
I like taking selfies when I'm
Oh
delivering.
my god, you just like created a whole new thing I'm gonna do the next time I get a
Yeah!
mailbox.
I mean, you have to, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's the mailman delivering a fucking mailbox.
Got your new mailbox.
How many?
Licks does it take?
I feel like at that point, like I just, stop. You're not gonna get me. I'm just saying, it's just too much. Knock it off. I don't even know what the fuck I was gonna say now. Way to go, bro.
Good, because I wanted to say something. How many
What?
toy LLVs have you delivered?
I have a little toy LLV.
No, and actually, I want one. I do want one.
You might be able to fit in it, like the ones that like 3 to 5 year olds.
Oh, those
I
ones.
have one of those too.
Yeah,
Of course you do.
Yeah.
I've had to deliver one of those. I thought it was the weirdest fucking thing. I was driving and I was delivering a toy LLV inside an LLV.
Yep.
No, I mean, I've delivered the like regular, like, they're like what, yellow and red or whatever, like the regular, like.
Oh, yeah, it's like that, but it's a full like post office.
My son,
LLV.
Are they motorized?
they're electric.
Nice.
Woogie woogie woogie.
My son broke his pot lid mirror on it. I had to write him up.
Write them up. That's termination, bro.
Well, I gave him a 14-day.
Did he have union representation?
He did.
You are not my son for 14 days.
I was disappointed.
It has a pot lid mirror and everything.
It did.
Well, I did.
He wasn't paying attention. It was his fault. I put him on EP.
EP is emergency placement.
I had a surveillance video of the whole thing. He did lie, but he's a good worker, so it was just a
14 day. Okay. Okay. Did he get vehicle retraining?
He did get vehicle retraining, and union representation was there. My daughter represented him. She's a really great union steward.
I doubt it.
No, she was.
Oh,
She
really?
went to the toe with me.
No
It's just
kidding.
Fucking crazy.
Like, he didn't do this. I don't know how this happened.
Exactly.
It was actually me.
No, it really wasn't me.
Terrible union steward.
Where's your proof?
Yeah, where's your proof he did it?
Well,
if
then he
someone
had the
hit it in the
surveillance
parking
videos.
lot?
Well, it comes with a mounted box
Yeah.
to drive
Yes, it
up,
does.
and then three little plastic envelopes.
Let me see.
Oh my
That you
God, that
can
is super
slide.
cool. What's
Yeah.
the weight limit on that?
You can slide right in the back. Yeah, that's what I have.
What's the weight limit on that?
I have no idea. Little kid sized.
I
You want
mean,
one?
technically, I'm little kid sized.
Yeah, I mean, like you could probably fit in there.
60 pounds.
Oh yeah, no, I would. That battery wouldn't work.
Yeah.
I need like a Tesla battery in there or something.
Well, you could just swap
It
it,
can
out for one
go
of your drill
2.5
batteries.
miles per hour.
How much?
2.5. It's even better than our LLVs.
Yeah,
Has working headlights and horn,
it does, and a radio.
Right there.
Yeah.
And a radio.
FM radio and MP3 input,
Yep.
forward and reverse,
Yeah, those.
It does not have an e-brake though. So
power tracks, rubber traction, strip tires.
listen, I'm not gonna lie though, it did not come with like the motor assembled, and I had to put together like the hub and everything, and
Well-
the instructions were wrong.
Were they in Chinese?
No, they were like the parts weren't accurate, so I had to just figure it out. And it was kind of a pain in the ass. I was not happy about it.
I like those. I like people who buy like old LLVs and then like soup them up.
Soup them up, like
Yeah.
slam them to the ground.
Yeah.
I've seen that. You've probably all seen the one that's slammed with the nice rims.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
hell yeah.
That thing's sweet. That thing's sweet.
Those would be so fun. They probably drive better.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably got like an LS swap or some shit in it. Too.
Yeah.
It's fucking turboed.
Oh fuck yeah!
It can actually go 55 miles per hour.
Without
I feel
shaking
like,
to death.
yeah, if I won a shit ton of money, I would like try and buy an FFE or an LLV and do that.
I don't think you even need a shit ton of money.
I probably would just buy an FFE or
I
LLV
mean-
anyways.
Yeah, if I had a shit ton of money, I'd soup one up and just like reminisce on like I used to be a mail carrier. Now I don't got to do that shit anymore. But here's my souped up.
But here's
mail
my
truck.
fucking sick ass vehicle.
Just fucking fly out, start fucking throwing fucking random ass fucking letters and packages at people's houses.
Imagine going
Get
to
a
the
goddamn like t-shirt cannon and load it with fucking ads. Just fucking shoot it at people's house.
imagine
Fucking
going
do burnouts in front of people's house.
imagine going to the fucking
Call the
grocery
post
store.
office.
Go to the grocery store and just pick up groceries. You just have like a postal hat on, like how he always has one on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What the fuck's up? Oh, you don't have one on right now, but
No, he doesn't.
I just fucking blinked. Bye thought.
Oh,
No,
nope.
but then
It went up in the rafters.
Go to your local post office, get a real truck number, put that real fucking truck number on the back of it, get called like, hey, this guy was going fucking 100 fucking.
And everyone's gonna go, what was he driving? Yeah, one of them fucking old, beat up pieces of shit. Those don't go anywhere near 100 mile an hour.
Well,
They start to vibrate.
Get somebody
half
fucking
that.
end up getting somebody fucking fired. Be like, you were fucking flying around in your mail truck, not obeying the laws. Like, no, that was
Tiny,
weird.
why are you doing this again? Come on, Tiny.
Wait. What? Oh.
Okay.
You take that thing to the limit. At 55.
And a 30.
She needs a mattress.
No.
Yes,
No.
please.
There will be times I'm going to lunch and I just hop on the first street you deliver on. I just put my foot on the gas and I just start going. Next thing you know, I'm at fucking 45. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, probably should let off the gas.
Yeah, I'm like,
Those are
oh,
made
goddamn,
for
fucking.
racing Mustangs on the highway, baby.
hell yeah.
Apparently.
Nope.
Where was that? Texas?
Columbus. Oh, I thought it was in Columbus.
There was
Or Cleveland. I thought
Probably
there
a
was
different
around
one.
here.
I mean, we all said 3 different places, so who knows?
It was in all of those places.
yeah.
Actually,
Amazon Sunday, baby.
Oh, God, Amazon Sunday. You drive the balls off those vehicles on Amazon Sunday.
Doing
Copper.
mounted on the left hand side.
Oh, yeah, pulling up the mailboxes the wrong direction.
Yeah, just throw the hazards on.
Yep.
You'll be fine.
Just weaving it.
Yeah. Fucking just in those residential streets, just pulling a big fucking Yui.
You goddamn right.
Those goddamn pro masters. Fuck yeah. I don't understand. How can you do 25, 30 packages an hour without a GPS? That's how.
Yeah, that's exactly how. Who cares what the route says? I'm fucking here. We're doing this.
And then once I figure out how to use the GPS, I umped it up to fucking 30 to 35.
And then you realized it was all for naught, just so you could get more packages.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to find out the hard way.
You do find out the hard way.
Ooh, I saw my brother the other day, like on my way home from getting food, out in one of his. He's got to drive one of the EVs now.
I think I may have.
But
may have seen him.
I was coming down Cleveland. I just got food. I got off probably like a half hour ago, and then he was going back out. Mm-hmm. You know, that's what they do at the main office.
Well, what EVs do they have? The Duckmobiles?
The Ford Transits.
The Transits. Okay.
Yeah. So he was like waving to me, so I called him, and then he was talking about how he'd been getting like fucked over, ton of overtime,
Of course.
and how he got trained for that vehicle and had to start using it, and had to call in the one day because he was so far behind, because he's like, I got a duck in the back. I hit my head.
Oh, yeah.
20 times. He's like, the shelf, and I know because
They
told him
needed to adjust the shelves higher.
Oh, I told him, I'm like, no, you don't got to explain it to me because the safety
he
guy
taller than
came
you?
and let me get in.
I'm fucking short.
Yeah, he's taller than
Oh,
me.
yeah. You were almost hitting your head.
No, I was like, I was.
Yeah.
it
I'm
was
fucking
touching the
short,
head.
and I can stand in there because I'm short. But those shelves are
But
terrible.
But Redbeard was pert near hitting his head.
Yeah. Oh,
I know.
Just standing straight up. So if his brother's taller than him, he's fucked.
Yeah.
Could you
So,
imagine the diplomat?
I had to go like this.
He said that he came
Fucking
home
all of 6'7" of that
day
mighty African
with a
man
go-
meat of
with
of
a
the
goose
diplomat.
egg on his head because he hit his head against one of the shelves because they're right.
They're terrible.
And then he says when you're going to get into the front,
Yeah.
fucking smacking it on that, and I'm
Because-
like,
yeah.
I would lose my mind.
I'd have so many more concussions.
I think that's something that safety should drastically look into because that's just not appropriate.
You can't stick a big person in that vehicle.
Even me, like I'm hitting my head on the like I can't stand up, and then even the shelves though, like just the shelves
The
alone,
shelves are
it's
in
not,
terrible positions.
It's not good for your back. Like I don't know where you'd have to put your
are you
DPS on the top shelves,
right. Are you going to like sit down like not Indian style? What is it? Crisscross applesauce? It's not Indian style.
Yeah.
But
Can't say that anymore.
Yeah. So are you going to like sit down to fucking go through your mail?
Yeah,
like,
just
Take a knee
yeah, take a knee.
at the end of a football game. Yeah.
Like they're terrible.
yeah. So.
They are definitely designed by
But he
people
said
who don't
he had
do
to
our
call
job.
and argue about how it was taking him longer and it's ridiculous, and they were giving him a hard time about it.
Of course.
I'm like, that
that
dude,
office
fuck
is a-
that shit.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, that office, that was all he was talking about. He's like, it's just a constant battle. And I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm like, you've been better off at my office.
You know, they should give these vehicles to like people.
Actual carriers.
Well, they don't do any kind of
Research.
vetting or like asking. It's just fucking stupid.
Oh, this will be a good vehicle.
I mean, even the mattresses aren't really ideal.
I like the mattresses.
I don't mind
Once you learn to work out of them.
but even then it's awkward. And I do 2 hours of mounted on my one route, and I don't feel great. Like after, like the positioning I have to be in. The way I'm contorting my body, it's just. I mean,
Especially now that the mounted's after lunch.
no,
Yeah.
you just gotta move your body like this.
I know, but it's not fun. It's not as roomy as like an LV or an FFE.
Well, that is true, and also again, I'm short.
Well, and then
So my seat's pushed up.
Yeah.
So I know. Shut the fuck up. You all you got to do is go.
the trays and LVs and FFEs are like more to like the level
They're
where I
're
need
a little
them to
higher.
be. These are the
Honestly,
mattress is
if I
lower.
get into an FFE or LV, I'm gonna be like hit my fucking hand again because I'm so used to going low.
Yeah.
I've had a mattress since like November of 22.
Yeah.
And it's been in every vehicle I've driven since.
I don't like not because I've had the ProMasters for so long. I don't like not being able to get into the back of my truck. Like with the mattress, you got to put a lot of your parcels and stuff in the back and work stuff into like the front tray.
The ProMasters are clutch. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a great delivery vehicle.
It is, as long as you don't have mounted mailboxes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's for park and loop, so.
Agreed. They're clutch.
It's great.
They're clutch because you just step right up on in.
I've been through like all the different vehicles. We used to have the minivans, standing outside.
When I first started, we still had two minivans at our office.
The big office had one, and I had to use it the one day. It was I was like,
fucking terrible.
I was like, how am I supposed to set this up? Like, I got used to FFVs and LVs. I'm like, how am I supposed to organize this at all?
At one point,
because you had to do everything out of the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at one point, all of my routes were minivans outside of the one that I did, which was an FFE. Before he got the mattress, so like that's all I delivered out of. It was not great.
They were terrible.
It was really stupid.
Yeah, they were terrible. I don't like it.
And it's just like the way I had to set my stuff up, especially like during Christmas time. It's just fucking.
I had to do it for one day on an aux route. I had like 3 or 4 hours on an aux route when I was still like in training, and I'm like, I can't do this. I almost quit, but it's like there's no way I could do this like for a full day.
Yeah, when I started doing your route, I had to like relearn everything, and especially like during Christmas time.
Yeah,
because you can't. You just have to know what parcel you have to dismount. So you have to go through it and organize it in the back. But organizing it in the back of a mattress is not easy because there isn't a lot of space.
No,
especially when you're stacking parcels to the fucking roof.
Like the first
to the roof.
First like 7 swings are in like pretty solid order.
That's what I try and do.
8 to 10's kind of in order, kind of not really.
And then the rest is just fucking.
And then it's like 11
through the day. It doesn't even fucking matter. It's all just fucked.
Yeah, and then like after every basically after every row, I'll go in and
I'm lying. It's not halfway through the day. As soon as you pull out of our fucking parking lot,
it just shifts and everything's fucking gone anyways.
You park in front of their house, and as soon as you open the door, their package just happens to fall. I'm like, and it just smacks on the ground. Like, oh fuck! Pick it up. Oh, that's lucky.
Yep. So, hey, whatever. It's a super fun time, and I'm sure we'll be through lots of other vehicles as we.
Well,
in our career.
I don't think we're gonna get, hopefully, the EVs.
No, we won't.
No,
they have to do so much work.
They have to
just to put in the outlets.
Yeah,
but I mean, I guess who knows? Who knows? I don't even care. You guys got anything else to talk about? Because I got to piss.
I got to pee too.
No,
first. I got to piss
first.
Second.
So
you already took a piss.
That's true.
I don't care. I still called second, you dumbass.
You already took a piss though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I only granted one piss per fucking podcast?
Apparently that's where we're at.
Only
now.
one convenience break.
Okay, but if we're
it's in our podcast
bylaws.
Like after we're done though, like. Then it's just free right now. So I call it second, and the podcast will be over. So like during podcast, we only get one convenience break.
That's true.
All right, fine. I don't care. I'm going first. So anyway, that was another episode of the Grossly Off Topic Podcast. I was your host, Papa Smurf.
I'm Redbeard.
Florida man.
I'm 31.
And Toucans is a fucking bitch.
Bye.
Bye.